Welcome to 5 Minutes with KeRusso. My name's Bobby. Now, you may be wondering who KeRusso is. Well, KeRusso is me. KeRusso is a Greek word. It simply means I proclaim. And if you'll give me 5 minutes on your Mondays and on your Fridays, and a few other days sprinkled in between, then I believe I can share some things with you that will benefit your life. Now, as we get started here and lay some groundwork, I'm going to do this every day up through this coming Friday. And then we'll pick up on Monday. But if you give me those 5 minutes, I believe I can benefit you. Won't be much time, so I'd be pretty straightforward. I'm going to be straight and honest with you. But I'll put in a heaping healthy dose of love and kindness and a little bit of humor once in a while. But what I hope to do, if you're willing to do this with me, take this journey with me and follow along, is share with you some insights from this book. It's a book we call a Bible. Now, you may have one, you may read it all the time, you may love reading this book, or you may be one of a whole lot of people, and probably a growing number of people, who don't read it, may not even own one. You might even be somebody who doesn't even believe you need to, and wonder why anybody would. Well, I've been living for 61 years now. And for 35 of those years, I've been trying to help people understand this book. And I think I can share some things with you. I know I can share some things with you that'll benefit you. And if you're willing to give me that little bit of time on those days, Mondays and Fridays, you may find out I can share some things with you that'll make your life worthwhile and make you feel good about reading this book. Now, you may say, well, why does anybody need this book? Well, let me give you a little taste of this book right now. There's a guy who wrote part of it. His name is Solomon. He wrote a book called Ecclesiastes. He's a pretty smart guy. He didn't live his life very well all the time, though. Made some pretty bad decisions, but he decided he's going to try to explore life. And he looked around him and all the people, the way they lived their life, and he saw how he lived his life, and he got to the end of it. And he said, I look at life, live without God, and I find it's just meaningless. It's like chasing the wind. You just never can get a hold of anything substantial, anything that's worthwhile. That's a pretty sad way to summarize your life, isn't it? Now, I don't know how old you are, but if you're a young person in your 20s and the Lord doesn't come back and you live a full life, you got 60, 70 years ahead of you. That's a lot of living to do, a lot of years to go through, and you're going to pour yourself into something. You're going to give your energy, you're going to give your strength, you're going to give effort, you're going to give your heart to something. And wouldn't it just be tragic to come to the end of your life and just say the same thing Solomon said about his? It was meaningless. And you felt like you're just chasing the wind. I've met some people in my years who pretty much describe their lives that way. I don't want that for you or for anybody. So if you'll give me 5 minutes of your time, these days, Mondays and Fridays, a few days here up until then, and every once in a while it'll be a surprise on a Wednesday, I believe I can give you some things worth thinking over that could just change your life for the good. Now, I'm willing to share this with anybody. Anybody can follow along who wants to, so please help me out. Pass this on to your people. Let them know about it. Let them check it out. If it's not worth your while, tune it out. Don't follow anymore. You don't have to. It doesn't cost you anything. Like I said, I'll be honest. I'll be straight. I'll speak to what I can in those 5 minutes. If you have some questions you want to ask, you want me to address something, what's relevant to your life, you can send me an email. Just send it to my email, one of mine, booksbycaruso@gmail.com. And I'll get around to it as soon as I can, and we'll see if we can help you out. So welcome. You're invited to come back to 5 Minutes with KeRusso. I'll be back tomorrow. Check it out. Have a blessed day.